พวกเตยตัวนี้มันเหมือนเกิดได้แต่ว่าเป็นคนดำเฮ้ยเฮีย
ตายก่อนแล้วบาเวน
เหมือนภาคเก่าแต่เป็นเตะ
แก
อะไรกดเลย เฮ้ย
ยกอะไรอ่ะ
เป็นแข่งช่วย
กดอะไรอ่ะไอ้เฮียมันไม่ออกท่าอ่ะ
เข้าไก่ก่อนไอ้เหี้ยขาดจริง
เสียโอ้ก็มีแพรรี่ทำไมกูไม่ใช้อ่ะ
เติร์ดเติร์ดเติร์ดเติร์ดเติร์ดเติร์ดเติร์ด
เคาน์เตอร์โอ้เยอะแรงที่หาย
Street Fighter 6.
เฮ้ยพี่พีทมันใช้อันนั้นแหละ แต่ผมไม่รู้ต่ออะไร
อุ้ยเฮียแม่งปีนเป็นรอบจอเลยสัส
เฮ้ยพี่พีทเป็นเกิน
เฮ้ยเฮียไอ้เฮีย
พี่ก๊อต10วินสติกแล้วเฮียจะตัวแดงแล้ว
ลงต่อยกลางลงต่อยหนักมั้งกายทางเนี้ย
เบมดิกาวไม่คุย
เมมทำไมมันออกมา มันออก
กาวกดออก
เปล่าไม่กูกินข้าวอยู่
แก๊งเด็กเกาะบ่อไอ้เหี้ยเอ้ย
เดี๋ยวให้ย่างหน่อยนะครับ
เดี๋ยวมาวินดูดิเฮ้ยเด็กเกาะบ่อ
เราต้องเป็นแก๊งแล้วอะ
อะไรนะก็กระโปรงเหลืองใช่ไหม
แบบนะ
ลงต่อยกลางลงต่อยหนักซัมเมอร์เซาอะคอนเฟิร์มทางเนี้ยเฮ้ยไม่ใช่ลงต่อยเบาลงต่อยกลางดิทางนั้นอะใช่ลืมไม่ได้เล่นกาย
มาแล้วครับ อุ้ยเด็กเกาะเบาะ
เด็กเก่า
เด็กเกาะบ่อไอ้นายไม่ใส่ท็อปนายออกแก๊งเราไปเลยนะ
ท็อปโอ้โหอ๋อ
พวกเรามาเป็นแก๊ง
อ๋อเดี๋ยวขอเปลี่ยนแป๊บนึงนะครับ
ไปซื้อเลยไปซื้อเลย
ไม่แน่ผมอาจจะมีอยู่แล้วก็ได้นะ
เอ้ยโอ้โห
よろしゅうね
โอ้โหแต่มันกระตุกมากเลยทำไมมันมีแค่เนี้ย
อาจจะมีแค่นี้ให้ตอนนี้
อ๋อสีอะไรก็ได้เหรอ
ไอ้โหนายดูสีด้วยสินาย
อ๋อสีดำครอปท็อปสีด
ท็อป
ำเอ๊ะมีกางเกงซิกเนเจอร์มีไหม
กระโปรงเหลือง
จะใส่กระโปรงก็ได้นะไม่ว่า
เออไอ้โหได้อีก500 บาทแล้วไปใส่กระโปรง
ไม่กดเราก็ได้
อ่ะเรียบร้อย
เอาอ่ะเราได้คาร์ลอนบุ๊กเข้าแก๊งแล้วอีกหนึ่ง
ไปกระโปรงเหลือง
ผมไม่ มีซัมเมอร์ซาวอ่ะ
มาบุ๊กมา
มา
ไอ้ยักษ์กูต้องเปลี่ยนกระโปรงด้วยเนี่ยคนอื่นสีเหลืองหมดเลย
อ่ะพี่เลือกฝั่งเลยผมเอา2 P2 ก็ได้ไหม
ผมได้ที่ไหนก็ได้
พี่ทู
เออบุ๊กพีทูอย่างนั้นนะ
Here comes a new
โอ้โห
challenger.
ไรอยู่แม่งเอ้ย
ลงเอ้ยเอาพี่ซ้อมเกิน
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? All right, first round. What's going to happen?
พีทเลยไปแล้วอะ
อุ้ย
The combo's there.
เฮ้ยโห
What's going to
อย่า
follow
ทุบ
the
ดิ
combo? Plays on the pressure with the projectile.
แน่วันนั้นเนี่ย
Are they trying to beat out the jump? Checks with the projectile. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape.
ต่อยกลางต่อย
Keeping
เบา
them in the
แน่เลย
corner
ว่ะ
will
กลาง
only produce more damage opportunity. Takes a trip. Player
Oh.
2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. All right, what's coming up next? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they
โอ้โห
can.
เตะดิเตะไม่ได้
Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the
เตะ
night.
มันเข้าซัมเมอ
What
ร์
else
เซา
can
เล
they
ย
get away with?
ต้องเรียกว่า
Piled
ดี
up
ๆ
the
อ่ะ
knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it?
ต่อย อุ้ย
Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. They're still feeling each other out.
เฮ้ยจุ๊บ
โอ้โหหลบได้
Rattles them with a spinning bird. Gets the combo. Takes them all the way to the corner with that.
อุ้ย
Places them into the
ใจเย็น
corner
บุ๊ก
and will now look to do some damage. Attempts to
yeah,
break the
yeah,
stalemate with the
yeah,
fireball.
Look at that.
Moves forward with the drive rush. Both fighters planning something? Drive rush to keep it going.
ไม่นะ
Closes the
ต่อย
distance.
มาแล้วว่ะมาแล้วว่ะ
Checks with a medium kick. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Both fighters have a full super meter on. Sees the overhead coming. Dashes. Connects with
อุ้ย
the throw.
โอ้โห
Looking for a chance. Rips it. That forward rush. Oh, and what a
โอ้
finish.
โหใส่นี่ใส่หมด
โอ้โห
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Start things off with a jump in. Very slick in the combo. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up.
มันมีท่าลง
You
เตะ
never
หนัก
know
หน่อ
what
ย
can happen. Tries to make something
ไม่นะ
happen with an overdrive arm.
ต่อซัมเมอร์เซาได้อะ
Oh, putting
เออลงเตะเสียงเตะดิ
rattling the inside of their head with the
ลงเตะ
Ryoku.
หนักแล้วเสียงเตะ
What's
หนัก
next? Can they
Yeah,
make the most of drive rush? Connects with the
มันเป็นทาร์เก็ตคอมโบ
Player 1 can't
Alay,
let this
stop,
simmer.
diba?
They gotta
Lose.
start cooking. This is a
แต่มันเริ่ม
complete
จากลง
shot.
เตะหนักว่า
More fuel. Them up. Wants to close it out and
เฮ้ยอย่าบอกนะว่า ไม่นะ
ยัง
Ooh, we're not quite here. What are they gonna do?
Okay,
Push this in? Burns out. Lightning kicks.
เฮ้ยโอ้โหพี่เขาเก็บแตกว่ะ
Way.
ผมเห็นถึงความพยายามที่จะจ่ายให้เบิร์นเอาท์
Fight for that one. No shortage of drama.
ไอ้เหี้ย
They're still
Hey, Gab,
hungry.
look, he-
Both sides stepping up for the win. Gut punch shreds them. Medium kick hits.
แข่งเมนเนี่ย
Will gain control of the match in the early going. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here?
เฮ้ยโอ้โหพี่เขาเป็นแล้วเนี่ย
What's the play here? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on
เสีย
the
เลย
edge?
ชิบเป๋เลย
Takes the chance to
เอ
hurt
อ
him.
ดีแล้วที่ไม่กด
Decent damage.
โอ้โห
Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them?
แรงด้วยนะซัม
Gets
เมอร์
the
เซาอ่ะ
jump in. Holds out with the block.
เฮ้ย
Player 2 in Trump experiencing burnout. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. What'll happen here? This may be it. The projectile
ไฟเบา
not giving the opponent any chances. Player 2 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out? Long range fireball to break the silence. The jump in catches them.
โอ้โหคอนโดซะดิ
Drive rush to keep it going. Okay, so you can use drive rushes just like that to launch attacks from much further away.
เตะเบา
Player 2 holding on to that
คอน
corner
อัพนะหมาย
advantage.
ถึงคอนอัพอะ
Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Going in? That's a counter.
โอ้โหเจ็บ
Medium kick. Good punch. Shreds them. Big all in.
โอ้ยเฉียดสุด
Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Tries to beat out a reaction to a fireball.
อุ๊ยหัวไม่ออกจอยทีเกิน
Denying them a breather there with a long-range fireball. Opts for the throw. Goes for the throw. Knockdown. The
ยาก
throw
เลย
is
ไม่
escaped.
รู้เลย
ไอ้เฉียเอ้ยภาพมันลอยมาแล้วโดนแน่
Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner.
อุ้ย
แกชุดนี้มีพีเด้อ
Checks with the projectile. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing
Awa.
it when their opponent
Got-
can't
ไอ้
jump.
เหี้ย
This is where things will
Dua
get
lagi,
interesting as the
dua lagi,
damage starts to
dua lagi.
pile up on both fighters. Both fighters will want to utilize what little drive they
เออ
have.
เฮ้ย มาแล้ววะ
Player 1 needs to deal with this
อย่า
burnout.
ลุก
มันเอาเห็นที่ต้องรวม
The engagement here will have a huge effect on the rest of the match.
Ah, but it's
Burnout
all, yeah.
activates.
อย่าปุ๊บ
Neither fighter can use
Ah,
their drop
เ
intercept.
ฉียเอ้ย
Slick
ภาพ
anti-air
มันลอย
finish.
มาอีกแล้ว
Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation.
โอ้
They're
ย
waiting
เจ็บ
for
ไห
the
น
opportunity
ไม่
to
ออก
bust this back wide open. Player 2
ไม่นะ
the threat of the corner kick. Spinning adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Player 2 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Looking for a chance, springs forward with the drive rush. Closes the distance. The overhead's good. Uses the gauge
โอ้โห
for a
โดน
super.
ยาก
Oh, is this it? Or are they still in this? Are they dead? Oh, they're dead! What a way to close it out! Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win.
มีจับกลางอากาศนะกาย
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. They just went for it with that super. This may be the start of their counter-offensive. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Decent damage. What's next? A battle of egos on display here as neither fighter
เม
wants to
ม
give up any ground.
เมมแล้วพี่เมมแล้ว
Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Are they trying to bait out the jump? Tries to bait him with the projectile. The impact gets blocked. Drive impact is blocked, but it takes a bite out of the drive gauge to apply some pressure. Are they going to fill up their super meter for a small advantage or concentrate on the offensive? I want to see how they manage their SA gauge here. All right, what's coming up next? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Projectile to try and change the situation. Player 2 springs forward with the drive rush.
ไม่เดา
Both fighters are barely alive.
ไม่นะ
Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Snake strike hits. Player 1 can't use any more drive without
อยาก
burning
อยาก
out.
เห็นซีรีส์
There's a
ซี
change
รี
of
ส์
side. Burnout activated.
ตี
Player 2
ไอ้เฉีย
finishes
เอ้
it
ย
with
ลอย
anti-air.
แม่งภาพเดิม
Player
เลย
2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away
ก็
with?
เสาไง
They've piled up the null. Now, how are they going to use it? Hits them with a stopping
อุ้ย
bomb.
ขอบคุณครับ
Checks with a medium kick. Shoots off a fireball up close. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Saw that coming. Are they trying to bait a throw? They may have something up their sleeve. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Out of drive gauge.
เฮ้ย
Now's
ถึ
the
งได้วะ
time. got him up against the wall, and the stun is there. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation. This Shin Hashogaki is gonna spin. Player 2, now they can use drive. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner. Drive in fact misses.
ไม่นะ
Serenity Stream goes for the aerial Kikosho. Turning it right up with a super. Player 2 can't afford mistakes with drive rush. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Oh, they switch sides. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Player 2 with the win. How did they anticipate that jump in?
reaction นะพี่
Player
reaction
2 was an absolute beast in that match.
ไม่อยากจะเชื่อเลย
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Connects with medium.
อุ้ย
Peppers them with the lightning kick.
ไม่ได้เหรอก็ได้อยู่
โอ้ยได้
What's
ดี
their
กว่า
game plan here at this critical stage? The combo's there. What's going to follow the combo? The low kick connects.
ถ้าเปลี่ยนของในกราฟอะได้
Uses a long range attack there to zone them perfectly. Gets the knockdown, and now Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Takes a trip. Player 1 Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Immediate. Checks them with a projectile.
วิ่ง
You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Well-timed corner switch. Steals back a chance. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure. Uses the
โอ้ยอยาก
gauge
จะ
for
ก
a
ดปุ่ม
super.
มากนะ
Are they dead off the super? It's too close to call. And it's just enough. Solid beat on the bars. Player 2 took no time to finish that
อยาก
fight.
เห็น CA พี่พีทบ้างอะ
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Player 2 turned this right around with that super. How's this going to shake out? Quick one and
มึง
five.
ต่อยกูทำไม
อุ้ยอุ้ยโอ้โหมัน
Tries to
แคน
bait
เซิ
him
ล
with the
ได้
projectile.
ต้อมที่ผ่านมา
Gets
แค่
a
กด
chance
ไม่
with
ติด
that jump. The impact
I like
is
that.
blocked. Blocks the impact, but they're still pushed back.
Oh.
What's the play here? Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. This order makes it hard to escape. What'll be Reset well aware of their life and meters. Really good decision making. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. He springs forward with a drive rush. Okay, so you can use drive rushes just like that to launch attacks from much further away. Close is the distance. Drive
Look,
rush
fun.
to keep it going. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Jumps in. Serenity Stream. Gets the slip
Oh, shit.
potential there to call them out. Fights out of the corner. Links it. Turns out. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go.
อุ้ย
Definitely shuts out the jumper. No heavy, trips them up. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player 1 chases them down. Takes a trip. Checks them with a projectile. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Knockdown. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Neither of them willing to back off here. springs forward with the drive rush. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it.
แล้วแปะ
Shows the
แรง
medium
เลย
kick.
สัตว์
Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player
480
2 will look to apply in there.
โอ้
ไม่ได้หัดมานะ
Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Checking their reactions with a fireball. Solid throw tech. Blocks the ambiguous toss-up. Spot on block.
เอ้ยเริ่มหนักละนี่เนี่ย
Checks with the medium.
โอ้
Scrapping it out up close.
ไม่นะ
What'll happen here? Smart use of the invincibility on the overdrive tension.
Oi.
Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Genius read. Jeez, how can they read each other so well? Max SA gauges. Unbelievably instinctive.
เอ๊ะ
Blocks. There's a change of side. All in with a rush. Player 2 needs to use the front of the corner here.
ไปก่อนเอ้ย
A real test of nerve here. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Catches out the cage right there. Wait, what? Are they actually
Wrong.
dead?
โคตรแรง
Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Checking their reactions with a fireball. Checks them with a projectile. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump. A drive rush to try and keep up the attack.
โอ้โห
Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Oh, easy tag. Sticks the jump in.
อ๋อพี่พิษเมมแล้วพี่พิษเมมแล้ว
Look at the getso. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until the tries them open
ไป
with
ก่อน
the
ไปก่อน
Shoryuken. Bumped up. Scrapping it out up close. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out.
เดินมาจับเหรอฮะ
Now to apply the pressure. They gotta be careful not to
Dur bakalım.
overextend or their opponent might go for a side. Throws them. Both fighters
ไม่นะ
overdrive tension. This is a critical moment. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Overhead, but it won't work. They're low on both life and drive kick. Sees the overhead coming.
ไม่นะไม่นะไม่นะ
Here's the burnout. Kosho getting it flatlined.
เสียงภาคนี่ของเกม
ดีอ่ะเป็
This
น
is
ดี
the final round.
ใช่ครับ เสียงภาคนี่เป็นของเกมครับ
Player 1 is mounting a comeback. What else is up their sleeve?
ว้าย
อุ้ยไม่ได้เตรียมใจมาต่อ
Jumps in
อุ้ย ไม่คิดว่าถึง
from the air. Links it. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage.
เฮ้ยบ้าบอ
Sees the overhead coming.
มาแล้ว
Scrambling here to avoid that.
มาแล้วครับ
On the drive rush.
อุ้ย
Both fighters are down.
มาแล้วครับ
They're wide open. Player 2 can't let this burn down. There's that combo finish.
กูหมดหลอดเลย
Player 2 made some smart moves there. Great game. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Starting off with fireball right from the get-go.
อะไรนะ
Very
มื
slick
อใส่ส้นสูงอ่ะตีนยาวเหลือเกิน
แปมเลยสแปมต่อย
Looking
เล
for
ย
a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play
อุ้
here?
ย มาแล้ว
Player 2 has them legit
โอ้
shook
โห
in the corner.
ยังกระทัน
Now
อีก
they
นะ
get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very
Hey!
difficult to escape. I can't keep track of these
ไม่นะไม่นะ
switches. All right, what's coming up next?
อะโดเฉยไม่มี
Can't tech the throw, trips him up. With the throw.
เข้าไป
We're near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here?
จับ
And the throw ends the round.
จับ เฮ้ย
Player 2 sets the tone with
Stop.
that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. They've piled up the knowledge.
Oh.
Now, how are they going to use it? Connects with
อ้า
medium.
ว
Will gain control of the match in the early going. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Medium kick hit.
Mà đó.
What'll happen here? Blocks the overhead.
ไม่หน่อยก็โดนต่อย
Spinning bird kick. Springs forward with the drive rush.
เฮ้ย
Closes the distance. Player one holding on to that corner advantage. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Charges up the head. Going in. Are we gonna see a comeback here?
อย่ากดดีๆเล่น
Meets them air to
อ
air.
อกหน่อย
ไม่ได้หรอกครับพี่
Player two was an absolute beast in that match.
ไอ้เหี้ย
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Jump?
มีเหตุผลในการ
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be.
โอ้โห
The combo's there. Decent damage. What's next?
สวัสดีครับ
They
เหมาดี
managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Solid combo.
ไม่นะ
All right, what's coming up next? Player one is maintaining the corner.
โอ้ยไม่นะมา
Juicy damage. That
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
impact doesn't get through. Player two is in burnout.
โอ้ย
อ้าวเฮ้ยหันไปเป็น
Drives
กู
off
นี่
the table. Heading into the end game now. It's getting
อย่า
tense.
สแปมแย่พี่
Ends with a projectile.
ชิป
Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
มาแล้ว
Springs forward with the drive rush. The properties that attacks get from a drive rush make them a great tool for creating chances like that. Player one
โอ้โห
going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move! Player two took no time to finish that fight.
อย่าแดดพี่
Right
พิษอย่า
back
แดด
into
อย่า
the
แดด
rematch. We ain't even
กัดไม่
close
ได้
to done yet.
อุ้ย
Just
ไม่โดน
went forward with that
เอ้ย
super. This may be the start of their counter-offensive. Checks with the projection. Not much damage dealt so far.
มาแล้ว
Maybe looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range.
โอ้โห
ถึงได้ไงนี่
Goes
ใส่
for
ส้น
a
สูงมา
driver.
เลย
They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. Takes a trip.
ทุ่มหนึ่ง
Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Knockdown. Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Throws them to negate the
โอ้
block.
ย
One chance here may end this match. Spinning bird kick. Very slick with the combo. Drive gauge finally
โอ้
recovers.
ย
เอ้า
From above.
ดูดิมันกดแบบไม่มีเหตุผล
Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Checking their reactions with a fireball. Low heavy hits. Mix up impact. Connect with medium kick. Pokes with a medium kick. They are absolutely wailing on each other in the middle of the
ได้
stage. Checks
กด
with
อะไร
a
อ่ะ
medium kick.
เออดีเจอแล้วเจอแล้ว
Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Drive rush
ไม่
to
พี่
keep
ไม่
it
ไม่
going.
ไม่ไม่
Medium kick.
โอ้ย
Springs forward with
มี
the
อี
drive
กแล้
rush.
วอ่ะ
Baits out the attack and gets
เอ้
the
ย
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? A trade, but they're not worried. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Player two is split over John Kendo there to call them out. This is a bad situation to be in. What are they gonna do? Forward rush. Ooh, what a smart throw. Both sides getting ready. Ooh, you never know what can
เฮ้ย
happen.
เฮ้ยเฮ้ย
การมาเล่นเกียร์น่ะ
Jump. Quick medium poke. They're recovered. Links it. Fireball pressure. Trying to wear down the opponent.
ยากเลย
He's with the rock. The drive gauge is screaming for more our attention. Will they gamble something here on a drive move? Serenity! Quiet rushes in.
Ah!
Bro! Player 2 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Overhead
โอ้
attack.
โห มาแบบเหนือเสียง ความเร็วแสง
Drive
อุ้ย
rush
โอ้โห จะโอเวอร์เฮด
Player 2 has a slight life lead
มี
that
ให้
they
ใช้ขอ
may
ใช้
sit
เลย
on.
ท่าเมื่อกี้
Can they exploit this advantage? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Staves off the cross up. Track that jump. Nice. Absorbs the
นี่
attack and
ชุด
fires
นี้กดอะไร
back.
อ่ะพี่ตูน
End of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out
Wow.
of the hat here? Knockdown. KO. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Grabs him. Well-timed corner switch. Gets out of the corner. Took him to the corner in a flash. You've got to be mindful of reaching jump-ins at this range. Breaks the block with a throw. Drive rush to keep it going. Player 1 is barely experiencing burnout.
ไม่นะ
Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. The impact doesn't do anything.
เฮ้ย
KO.
เชี่ยอยู่ก็ออก
Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.
ดับเบิลมาเอ้ย
Back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. So,
Oh.
what are our fighters planning in this opening round?
ผม
Tries to
เห็
bait
น
him
แล้ว
with
ผ
the
มเห็น
projectile.
แล้วผมก็โดน
Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Will they use their drive to break through or to turn up the heat? A drive rush to try
เฮ้
and
ยเอา
keep
ว่ะเอา
up
ว่ะ
the
เก็บ
attack.
เขาวิ่งไว้
Punish counter.
เขา
This
ไม้
could
ตาย
lead to
กันหม
something
ดเลย
big.
อ่ะ
nice
Solid combo. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage.
TP ทีมทีมทีอ่ะ
Player 2 chases them down. There's an overdrive shorty. Life lead opens
เฮ้
up.
ยโอ้โห
Still slugging it out after experiencing burnout. Allows them to start the play.
ไม่
Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Starting off with fireballs, right from the hip.
สวัสดีครับ
Roughing up the body.
ประมาณแปลกจังวะ
Sticks the
คนละ
combo.
เกมอันนี้นี่อันเดอร์ไนท์วะเนี่ย
Medium kick hits.
KO.
Forward with the gut punch. Player 2 holding on against the bar on
เป็นไง
the
ซุปเปอร์
The
ไม่มี
super
สูตรนี้
doesn't hit. In there.
เหี้ยผิดสู
This
ตร
is the final round.
Yeah, let me peek.
Expect to see some fireworks. Uses their
What?
drive gauge. The last
กู
round.
แค่ต่อยไม่โดนทีเดียวเองนี่เอากูตั้งหนักเชียร์
Player
เฮ้ย
springs forward.
ท่านี้ไอ้มิดอ่ะ
Crowns him from above.
มาหมดแล้วกูเมาหมันแล้ว
Lands a burnout.
อ้า
Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat?
ทุ่มทุ่ม
เฮ้ยอย่าจับ
Over in a flash.
เชี่ยโดดไลนิ่งไม่ออกเป็นไรวะเนี่ย
Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
อุ้ย
Breaks the block with a throw. They trade. Goes for the drive rush there.
อย่าจับดิ
Has them legit shook in the corner. Surprises them with a drive rush. Knockdown. Good, the drive play here open things up for them. Player 2 chases them down. KO.
เดี๋ยวหลีผมเสียนว่ะ
Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Goes
Why
again
not?
off for the opening shot.
อุ้ย
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. There's an
แมวครับ
overdrive
แมว
shot. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it?
แน่
แค่กดลงไงพี่ลืมแล้วอ่ะ
Check with the medium. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range.
เฮ้ย
นี่ไง
Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. Going in.
แน่
Will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now.
เป็นเหมือนเดิ
Both
ม
fighters planning something? Jump?
ไป
Burnout
แอนแดน
activates. Crowns him from above.
เป็นเอ้ย
Burns out.
เป็นเบิร์นเค้ก
Super Art to show up what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Wait, what? Are they actually dead? What? That was enough to
เป็น
kill?
เบิร์นเค้ก
Yo, that read was godlike.
เตะรัว
โอ้โหสั่น
Player 2 is a force to be
Oh.
reckoned with.
ขอร้องนั่นเหมือนเดินอย่าไปเทียบขอร้อง
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Player 2 drops him to half, closing the gap.
แน่อุ้ย
The combo's there. What's going to follow the combo?
เฮ้ยเดินน่าเกลียด
Ooh,
นะ
will
เป
they
ล่า
hit, whiff, or even charge in?
จะแย่
โอ้พันลิตรได้ด้วย
อุ้ยพันนี้ได้
ไกลจริง
ข
ปั๊
อบ อีกเช็ค
Starts off zoning with Fireball.
-4
Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground games.
มาแล้ว
Player 2 is using their drive liberally. Heats it up with a combo into super. Player 2 chases them down. Alright, what's coming up next? Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy, experiencing burnout. Set the bar on their composure. Not their composure and pulled out the combo at just the right time.
แย่แล้ว
Player 1 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Now, can they finish the job? Keeping them away. Rattles them with a spinning bird kick. Blocks the low heavy.
เดี๋ยวแล้วใครเล่นเป็นล่ะ
Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Quick breather. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here.
ยังไม่มีคอมโบเลย
Tries him open with a Shoryuken. At least one of them is having a
ที่
good
คอน
time in
เฟิร์
the
มยังไม่
corner.
ได้เลย
Drive rush to keep it clear.
โอ้โห14ได้หนึ่งไม่มีหนึ่งแล้ววะ
เบิร์นคิงแน่เลย
You're locked in.
โอ้
You're
โห
locked
ขึ้น
in.
ตัวเร็วจัด
That was a
นึกว่าจะ
decisive
แทรก
win.
ได้
อย่ามา
เฮีย
พูด
พี่พีท
Right back into the rematch. We ain't
ไป
even
โดนไอ้
close
เฮีย
to
นี่
done.
แน่เลย
Let's see what these fighters have up their sleeves out of the gate. Takes the chance to hurt him.
เอ้ย
Staves off the cross up.
Flash
Just
kick.
that jump. Nice. The
แต่
throw
อย่า
is escaped.
แต่
Low
ไว้
heavy.
แอคคิก
A dangerous range here.
Oh.
You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage.
เอ้ย
The cross up
I know.
connects.
โอ้โหบอกแล้วจะใส่ส้นสูงวะเหรอ
Tries to throw but doesn't connect.
no
Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Oops. Gets out of the corner and
อย่า
creates
อย่า
some
กลัว
distance.
มาก
นี่แน่เอ้ยไม่ถึง
Had
นี่
the
ถ่า
radar
ยแอ
up
ร์
and
สุดยอด
running.
ภาคนี้กดปุ่มเดียวเหมือนกัน
Both sides backing off to form their game plan.
ไอ้เฮีย
Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Life
Yeah,
lead
lah.
opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use.
หรือว่า
Goes for the drive rush.
หรือว่า
Life lead opens up. Reads their mind and takes the throw. Projectile to try and change the situation.
ไอ้เฮียมันเปล่งกล้ามใส่
Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Throws him. What's next? Smart use of invincibility. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Grabs and throws him
โอ้
away.
พันนิด
Overhead. Sticks the combo. Medium kick hits.
ไอ้เฮียบ้าไปเนี่ย
Drive rush to keep it going. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner. Side switch in the corner. Manages to block the jump in attack. Player 1 springs forward with a drive. What'll happen here? Sees the overhead coming.
คุยกับกูหน่อยสิ
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
เฮียโอ้
Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Both fighters
ท่าเทพท่าเทพท่าเทพ
both sides getting ready.
พี่พีทไอ้เฮียมันเม้มกระดาษ
All on the drive rush. Oh, and Limo Rush. Right up with the super. Do it to 'em. Show the people what they came to see.
อู้
Get it out.
เลิกแม่เป้ย
Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back.
โอ้โหไม่ถึงทีไป
ถึงด้วย
Sticks the
I-
bomb.
Oi.
Smart use of the invincibility on the overdrive tension.
ไม่เอาไม่เอา
Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools.
ไม่นะ
Up high.
อุ้ยช้าไปนิดนึง
Both fighters are looking for a way to fill up their super RP. Player 2 blazing through that drive gauge to try and set the
อุ้ย
pace.
อุ้ยโชคดียังอยู่ที่เดิม
Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation.
ไงเต้ย
How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive
เล่นกับ
gauge
พี่เสร็จ
runs
น่า
out?
จะเล่นกับพี่เค้กได้
This is the perfect range to
ไม่
try
นะ
and tag them with something.
ไม่นะ
No more drive
ไม่
gauge.
นะ
Oh, easy tag.
มันเรียกได้นะ
Somehow pushes back all the way
พี่
to
เบอร์รี่
center
ถ้าไม่เล่น
stage.
แบบพี่ก็นึกไม่ออกแล้วมันต้องเล่นยังไง
Projectile to try and change the situation. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1 has the drive rush to keep
อุ้ย
it
อุ้ย
going.
หัวกูแตกไปแล้วเมื่อกี้ โอ้โห
Player 2 ends the round with a spin combo. Amazing. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
ไม่นะ
They have
Ow.
the knowledge.
ไม่พนิด
Now, how are they going to use
ไม่
it?
รู้ว่าจะกดหนัก
Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace.
โอ้โห
You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't.
ไม่
So they break forward to springs forward with the drive rush. Goes in
Oh.
the
ไอ้เหี้ย
บวกหนึ่งอ่ะยังบวกหนึ่ง
ไอ้นี่มันลูกอะไรนั่นเนี่ยลูกอะไรกัน
backs them into the corner in a hurry. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do
ลูก
some
อะไรกัน
damage.
เนี่ย
Quick brief on super arc.
เอาต่อยไปแล้ว
Player, that's not gonna hit. Not
อ้าว
much life
เล่นไม่
difference.
เป็น
Player 2, they were
อย่า
right to be on guard.
นะดูพี่ตูนแป๊บ
ไม่นะ
Is in a very good spot. Finishes
มึง
it
จะดู
with
ทำไม
yes
15
on
กูได้
air.
1เนี่ย
ไปซื้อเสื้อก่อนนะ
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
เขากด
Right
จอดยัง
back
ไง
into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Goes with the projectile for the
Ui.
opening shot. Takes the chance to hurt
มิ
him.
นิเบิร์ดคิกไอ้เหี้ยเอ้า
There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. So, a drive rush can really close the distance.
ไม่นะ
Putting moves that would otherwise be out of
Ow,
reach
Panit.
to launch a surprise attack.
ลง
Is maintaining the
Wait,
corner
wait,
position
Tyler.
for some juicy damage.
ท่าใหม่ผม
I'd like to see them use this drive disparity to
Yeah,
shift
that-
the tide of the fight to their side. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? They block the overhead, and player 2 can't use any more drive without burning. Blocking that drive impact
ไป
isn't
แค่นี้
going
พอ
to
รู้
work.
แค่นี้
Burnout activates. Player 2 can't afford
DI.
mistakes without that drive.
เดียแล้วโฮเย็ก
They need to rely on their instincts here.
ให้เป็น
ต่อยเบาแอนตี้แอร์ฮ่า
โอ้โห
Player 2 wins the first round, riding a huge wave of momentum.
พี่กดยืนต่อยหนักพวงหลังเตะหนักได้
Right from the get-go.
คนไหนหนักมันจะเตะเสยขึ้นไปแล้วมันจะกดโฮหนักใส่ได้ที
Player 2 has the life
Hey,
lead. Can they use it? There's
Oh,
been
yeah,
some
hold
back
on.
and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Dashes up.
ไปติดเป็นคุย
Player 2 holding.
ทีก็รวบกลุ่มเลยมาดูครับตรงเลยเป็นคุยอ่ะกดลิงก์กันได้เลย
Spinning bird kick. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Looking for a chance. Goes into the stance. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with the chance. All in with a rush. Jump. This is gonna hurt.
นี่คอมโบ
Side switch in the corner. Player 1 is in a very good spot now. Shoots their shot. Drives it back
น่า
missing
เกลียดมาก
with the solar plexus strike. That's
ๆอยาก
how
จะ
you
กด
close
ให้
it
เป็น
out.
F4 เห็นไปเลยนะรอดไปแม่งเลย
ทนอยู่
One of the best.
พี่ต่ายได้ออกสตรีมด้วยเนี่ยแข่งสตรีท6อยู่ที่เมลเบิร์น
It's not over yet.
เชี่ย
Believe it's time for that run back.
โคตรสุด
นี่กะแค่ว่าปรับสมดุลเลือดนะฮะ
Will the drive parry here open things up for him? Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage.
กดอยู่ดิ
Now they get pushed into the corner. Okay.
อย่าโอ้ยเห็นแล้วต่อได้ดีอย่า
Player
ดี
2
มั่งอะ
sets the tone with that.
ชุนหลีก็
lead.
ทำได้ดิพี่
Let's see if they can
ไม่
keep it
ได้
up.
หรือเปล่าวะ
เห็นมีคนทำเซตอัพอยู่
Jump
ทำ
in
ได้
to
อยู่
start the round.
ไม่ได้ดูเลยสงสัยต้องทวิตเตอร์
Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn.
ไก่พิเศษ เอ้ย ไม่ใช่
Will gain control of the match in the early going.
ไก่พิเศษ
Smart play with the throw.
เอ้ย
That throw will do some good damage. Throws him. What's next?
เอ้ย
Player 2
That's down
will look to
Yeah,
apply pressure here.
อย่าจับ
They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Shows a medium
อ่า
kick.
ครับบ้านเดน
Throw
ทริป
leaves
เอ้ย
them not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be.
เฮ้ย
Dashes forward.
กลัวนี่ลูกนี้จริงเหรอเนี่ย
Oh, in with the rush.
เข้าบ้านเกิน
Looking for a hole.
นาวินเอลบางเจ
Stance change
โดนพี่จับไป100 รอบแล้ว
with the rhythm. Almost got it. There's a burnout.
ว่างครับ
Links it. Oh, the throw connects.
เอาอะไรเหรอ
Okay, here we go. This is
โอ้โห
They do not have enough life left to survive. Flatline zone.
ไม่ชอบเลย
มิหน้าเลยครับ
Last
มิหน้า
round.
เลย
Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Player 1 is on trouncing from above.
ไปแทง
Sees the overhead coming. Pokes with the medium kick. All in with a rush.
สเลดเต็มคอเลย
Getting up close and
เอาอะไร
personal.
เฟิร์ส
This unleashes some big damage.
มาดิ
Player 2 with the rhythm, owning that leg shit.
อย่านะ
Both of them with
1-2
the kick. Throws them. What's next? A jump?
มันเป็นไปได้ยังไง
BK hit. Turning
What's-
it right up with a super. Player 2 can't win this without
โอ้
pressure.
โห แรงจี๊ส
Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
นานๆได้โชว์ที
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that rundown. Player 1
ไม่รู้
puts himself on equal
ยังไง
footing
นะ
with that super. Nobody blinks. Reaches out with a
ไอ้นิ่ง
lightning
คิกอ่ะ
strike. Does a good job of pushing back.
ช่วงหน้าเตะ
Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. Lots of aggression from both sides.
นี่มีโลด้วย
Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage.
โอ้ยเกือบ
That drive impact is blocked. Goes to the overdrive. The grab misses. Quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? It's a normal hit.
Good, man.
They're getting there.
ไม่นะ
เอาบ้างแล้ว
Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. The super up connect. The super doesn't hit. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Player 1 needs to use the throw the corner here. Finishes it with
เบา
Yanto
แหวนไอ
air.
แอร์
Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now?
ไม่ก็กดสตาร์ทแล้ว
Is
เทไอ
maintaining the
เพลเยอ
corner
ร์ลิส
front
อ่ะกด
using
ที
his
ทีแล้วก็
ability on the overdrive tension.
เทเลพอร์ตได้ฟาสทาวเวอร์
Plant bears in overdrive shorty. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Big throw. Both fighters planning something
อดทนไว้
to continue the attack with the drive.
ถอนเกมมาแล้วว่ะ
Experiencing burnout.
อดทนไว้
The
โอ้
impact
ตาย
doesn't
เบิ
do
กตา
anything.
กูแล้วสินะ
Serving of a severe beatdown, and the fun's just starting. A real sees the overhead coming.
I like it.
Overhead, but it won't
แต่
work.
รู้สึกเตะรัวๆแล้วมันแตกเลยนะใจ
ไปเลยพี่
Went for the chip kill.
How you like Street Fighter so far I think this game is easier than Street Fighter 5 but the mechanic has more but the game is much slower I like it
Just put themselves on equal footing with that super. Nobody blinks. Jump in finds the mark.
อ้ยะ
โอ้ย
บาเรีย
You can use a drive rush like that there to
Boop, boop.
maintain the
นี่
pressure.
อันนี้
Player
เขาเรียก
2
DP
has them legit shook in
โด
the
น
corner.
เตะ
Takes them all the
Hey,
way to
yeah,
the
that
corner.
guy.
Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. They block the overhead and
ไม่ถึง
uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Heading into the end game now. And a super activate phase saw off that, and they took it. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Will that super be the turning point? Blocks the overhead. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player 1 is it springs forward with the drive rush. Okay, so you can use drive rushes just like that to launch attacks from much further away. Serenity Stream? This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball game. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Side switch in the corner. Gets out of the corner. Player 2, there's the wall splash. They can't do anything now. Both fighters planning huge chance after that wall splash. A real test of nerve flatline zone. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rebound. Blocks the ambiguous cross from up above. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight.
นี่เต้ยเหรอเนี่ย
How are they going to deal damage?
Deadlock
What's the play here? Player 1 has them legit.
โอ้พันนี้อย่างแรง
คุณไม่ใช่แก๊งเราเนี่ย
Player 1 chasing him down. Bends the gauge on the drive rush. All right, what's coming up next? Throws them to negate the block. Quinn experiencing burnout. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes with a projectile for their opening shot. Gets the jump in.
ไอ้ยา
Open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out,
น่าจะ
getting that
ระยะ
open,
ด้วยมั้ง
and then jumping in. Goes for the rush. Burnout
โอ้กู
activated.
พลาดทีเดียวเองดิ
Player 2
Yang,
will
yang,
look
yang,
to
yang.
apply pressure here.
เน่
Breaks the block with a throw. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save
หล
them.
บได้ด้วย
Are they thinking about how to steal this round? Hazanshu!
เอ้า
อุ้ยเตะเบา
So
เตะเบาไม่อ
little
อก
life left. Barely blocks the jump in. A gutsy fireball gives them the round.
เบรกข้างหน้าพอดี
Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.
ไปอีกสักตาแล้วกัน อีกสักตาแล้วกัน
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Parries the projectile. Now what's the follow?
เอ้ยนึกว่าจะเหมือนเคน
ซัมเมอร์เซาไม่ติด
Tony with fireballs. Starts with a jump.
เอาเหรอ
Ooh, uses this opportunity to relay
Oh,
into the opponent with a damaging combo. Decent damage. What's
Oh, yeah,
next?
jump.
Trips him up.
ยา
Player 1 is using their drive liberally. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble? Add a little super juice into this combo for more damage. KO.
เร็วจี๊ด
Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
โดเอ็ด
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it?
ไอ้เหี้ย
เดินรอบเป็นหนังจีนเล
Both
ยกู
fighters want to establish themselves
Oi.
early on.
นี่ไง
That's all big juicy damage on that counter hit.
ว้ายแคนเซิลไม่ออก
Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1
Man.
is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management.
อย่าพึ่งพี่
Player
เข้าไปก่อน
2 holding
ออก
on to
หน่อย
the
เข้าไป
corner.
ก่อน
Risky up
เฮ้ย
close
อย่างนี้
grabs
มัน
drive gauge gap.
Tut-tut.
Experiencing
ตึ๊ด
burnout.
ตึ๊ด
Player
ไอ้
1
นี่เนี่ย
has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. They return to center stage. Player 1
Hold
needs
right.
to hold out until their drive gauge recovers.
เอ๊ะ
Forward march. Punish by
Okay.
drive reaction. Solar plexus strike. What a finish.
โอ้โห
Player 2 was an abs.
เหนียวคอเลย
ปิกาจู
ไปยืนบนตู้เหรอไปยืนบนตู้เหรอ
เหี้ยสูตรอะไรครับเนี่ยกดสวีป
อันนี้ดูอย่างเดียวหรือว่าแข่งด้วยได้ต่อคิว
อะไรวะ
it looks like these two have more beef
ลู
than a
กมา
food
แล้ว
cheesesteak. Starting the action off with the fire.
ไอ้กามันตั้งใจเล่นเกินอ่ะพี่
Put a piece of juice into this combo for more damage. KO. We just witnessed an all-out war. That went right down to the wire.
บอกเลยว่า
แก๊งทำไมแก๊งเราเยอะจังวะ
อยากได้เงินแล้ว
บอกเลยภาพเป็นภาพที่เฮี้ยมากแค่เกาะเบาะเนี่ย
อ้าวทำไมอยู่ดีๆมันโดนไล่ออกมา อ๋อ
เฮ้ยเฮีย เฮ้ยเฮียทำไมมันสวนไม่ได้อะวะ
สุดระยะปะ
กดลงเหล็กกลางไป
現在練習を続ける強力なファイターが出現しています
เฮ้ยเฮียกดปุ่มไม่หยุดเลยเนี่ย
หาว่าเป้าบ้านเอง
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it.
Yeah.
So let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
แล้วตัวละครพวกเรา
อ้าว ค้าง
ไอ้กราฟเด็ดควิดป่ะ
อ้าว เลดควีด
กราฟเด็ดควิด
เลดฟิตอะไรหรอค้างมันเนี่ยกูค้างปะ
ออกมาแล้ว หลุดมาแล้ว
อยากเปลี่ยนอยู่
น่าจะพังอ่ะแต่ว่าดับไปแล้ว
เนี่ย ต้องมานั่งแช่ใหม่ request the fight
ถอนขนาดนั้นเพลงฟังกัน
Here comes a new challenger.
We're in for something
Ow.
special right here,
Yeah.
right now.
ผมเองไง
Let us begin. Round one.
The fight's now underway.
Oi.
This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Opts for the throw.
อ๋อ
Was well in range to score the throw. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Go heavy. What's the play here?
อ้ยา
A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move where you're going to eat tons of damage.
โอเวอร์เฮด
With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. In a dire situation, they can't...
เอ้า
เบรกก่อนเบรก
Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Now that's how you use an impact. Player one,
พันนิด
there's a wall spot. They can't do anything now. Both fighters planning something? Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 has the chance of experiencing burnout. It's a
ไอ้
good
เหี้ยยังจะจบ
spot
ได้
to
อ่ะ
Oh, is this it? Or are they still in this? And it's just enough. Solid read on the bars.
damn it
Player 1 took no time to finish that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Player
โอ้ย
1 turned this right around with that
เฮ้ย
super.
ผมยังกดโดนไม่ถนัดเลย
Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this match will turn out. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Takes a trip. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Taking stock. So they break forward to pressure the opponent.
เฮ้ยหลบ
Goes in on the impact for nothing.
บอด
KO.
ตัวไม่ใช่แล้วเนี่ย
Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
เฮ้ยตายละ
Sticks the jump in.
โอ้คอมโบอย่างแรง
Kicks to get a drink.
พูดมาได้
Jumps in. Jump. The low doesn't connect. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Pokes with a medium kick. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Good job escaping that dangerous corner. Springs forward with the drive rush.
กดผิดกด
Closes
ผิด
the distance.
ไม่นะ
Breaks it. Experiencing burnout. The
Good
drive
luck.
impact doesn't work. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with the chance to score big. He anticipated that throw. Player 2 will need to play it because now they can use drive.
Oi.
Finds the target. Solar plexus straight. That Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build
Chen
themselves
is
a
a cool
streak.
guy I play TCG with
It's
him
not over yet.
Oh, the
Believe
commentator,
it's time for
right?
that run back. Jumps in.
ป้าผ้า
With the overhand. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. Player 1 has the
Ow.
legit shook in the corner. Heats it up with a combo imperfect.
พระเจ้า
Takes the round without getting touched.
มาพอดี
Player 1
ด้วย
picks up the always important
Ah.
first round. They'll want to keep the ball
TCG.
rolling. How will this impact things?
Oop.
Player 1 turned this right around with that super. Early round decisions are
แมวพี่
so important
ผ้า
to
ผ้า
set the tone. Player 1
โอ๊ย
needs to use the threat of the corner.
ผ้าผ้า
Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up.
นี่
Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Quick breather. Player 2 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. Connect
โอ้
breaks it.
ป้า
Throws them. Both fighters planning something. KO.
Ken win Oh you wanna see Ken
Player 1 is a force
Next,
to be
next, next.
reckoned with.
Yeah next I like Liu too much
Right
stronger
back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Throws them to negate the block. The super armor does its job. Okay, we're in the
Mày
early
nè.
stages of the round. What are these fighters thinking now? The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan.
อะไรนะ
The low heavy hits. Player 2 chases them down. Buys
Is
some
this
time by
casual
driving
or
into the
private?
corner. Now they can create some big
Casual.
chances to do damage here. Reads their mind and texts the throw. Reads the throw and shuts it down. Checks them with the projectile.
แน่ไม่หลงกล
Dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Does a good job of pushing back. Like brings out the super art. How's it gonna work out for them? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Shows a medium kick. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach?
เฮ้ยบัตรซบ
Player 1 takes the round like a thief deep in the night. What else
Ken
can they
too
get
good
away
in
with?
this game. I think 6
Fantastic
real
reaction
is
there.
better. Punish.
Throws them to negate the block. Springs forward with the drive rush. Closes the distance. Checks with a medium kick.
Punish.
Big throw.
อ๋อแม่งไม่
Both
ใช่พัน
fighters
นี้
planning something. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Going in, not much life left. Shinku Hadouken kept their composure and pulled out the combo at just the right time.
ไอ้เชี่ยสุกเอา
Player 1 took no time to finish that fight.
Ken next
Back
game.
into the rematch. We ain't even close to done. Player 1 must be feeling good after that super, but they gotta keep on the gas.
มาแล้วหนึ่ง
Forward throw to continue the
เอ้ย
pressure. Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Blocks the jump in. Player 1 chases them down. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities.
อย่าเกลียดดิ
Player 1 has used up all of their drive damage. Can't tech the throw. Drive lead is opening up, but that was with this super.
บ้า
Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for
เฮ้ย
some
เอ็ม
juicy
กระโดดไม่
damage.
ได้
Takes a trip. Intercepts. Slick anti-air
อย่า
finish.
โดด
Player 1 picks up the first
อย่า
round.
โดดครับพี่อย่าโดด
That'll
ค
give
รับ
them a psychological
ไม่
advantage.
โดด
Goes for a
โอ้
projectile
ย
to try and change the pace. Medium kick hit. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Risky up close scrap still going. With the drive rush to keep it going. Have they noticed the drive gauge gap? Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Swagger step. Not much life difference. What's going to happen here in the latter half
น่า
of
โด
this
ดอีกแล้ว
round?
ใจคิกใจ
Still
คิก
scrapping for control of the space. Pokes with a medium kick. Over 15, Hashogaki is gonna sting. Looking to impress with this super. We have super arts on deck. There's still a chance to turn this around. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Gotta do better than that. Even the slightest hit may end the round. They can't afford any mistakes. Dangerous range here.
เฮ้ยเฮีย
Player 1 brings
ลอง
it
เคนซิ
home.
ลองเคน
เปลี่ยนจอยเปลี่ยนจอย
อืม
ไอ้เหี้ยมันไกลอะไม่ชินเลยอะ
เปลี่ยนตัวละครอ๋ออย่างนี้นี่เอง
ได้เกมได้2 อัน
เปลี่ยนยัง น่าจะเปลี่ยนแล้ว
นี่ได้ง่ายกว่าที่แล้ว
ได้แป๊บนึงนะโทรศัพท์มาฮัลโหลครับ
Does the Street Fighter 6
ฮัลโหล
Corrector Edition come with any thing to I don't know because I buy the deluxe one not the collection
Oh,
the
looks like
collector
these two
edition
have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. That overhead was a bit obvious. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Trips them up. Overdrive. Backs them into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Knockdown. The low kick connects. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. Opts for the throw. Tries to throw but doesn't connect. The drink level's at 4. All inhibitions are out the window. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Knockdown. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Takes a trip. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Quick dashing. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Shows a medium kick. Reacts to the throw. That tech's what you get when both sides go in on the throw. Can't tech the throw? Knockdown. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Smart play with the throw. That throw will do some good damage. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Goes for the jump-in. What'll happen here? Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach this. Now they can use drive. Finds the target. And experiencing burnout. Player 1 holds. It's a good. That final push at the end paid off each stage. When you have a chance to finish it, you've got to take it. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. Right back into the
This will set low.
Even close to done yet. Player 1 turned this
It look
fight around with that
pixel. Yeah, because my PC cannot.
Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest
Cannot.
of the fight. Checks with the projectile. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here.
Oh, yeah.
Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner.
มาแล้วพี่
Buy some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Gets the jump in.
Yeah, cannot.
Life lead opens up. Flashes them. Heats it up with a combo into super.
เบาจัง
Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage.
คิดถึงริวเลย
Picks up the win with the projectile. Good read. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Uses the target combo as a filler. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Quick dashing. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Dashes up.
nice
Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive movement. Flashes it. Quick breather. Is willing to risk it for the overdrive. A gutsy fireball gives them the round. Player 1.
พอเล่นเคนแล้วสึกนัวกว่า
Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
อะไรนะ
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Decides to buff up while they can. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? What's the play here? Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Deftly shuts out the jumper.
ไอ้เหี้ยบอกไป
Throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunity. Okay, they trade hits. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Forward throw, not letting them out of the corner. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive moves. Throw to tie the bow. They were stuck in the
I
corner.
use laptop
Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Both fighters are looking
Nice.
for a way to get in, but there's still
Bye.
time to feel out the situation.
ไปพี่ซาฟัง
Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. With breather, player 1 holding on to that. It's a good spot to use the
เดี๋ยว
super.
นี้
They dead off this super? It's too close to call.
เดี๋ยวโหเห็นปะเขาโบเบา
Super doesn't kill. They gotta focus to finish this off. Well, they must have a game plan here with the critical art of burnout activate.
ไอ้
Can they create an opportunity?
ไม่มี
KO.
ไอ้ยัดกินเหล้าอันเดียวนี่หว่าว่าท่าไม่ออก
Player 1 showed some very good growth during that match. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Blocks the low heavy.
เฮ้ย
Okay, we're in the early stages of the round.
อุ้ยสวย
Both have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go?
หาท่าต่อ
How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here?
ว้าว
What are they thinking here? This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Denying them a breather there with a long-range fireball. Uncomfortable space.
นี่
Can they clip each other on the edge? Player one pushes the opponent into the corner.
โอ้เอาชัวร์ด้วยไม่เอาแบบว่าสุดยาก
And now they can create some
ไม่
big
มี
chances
ยัง
to
ไม่มี
do
ไม่
damage
มี
here.
เหล้าไม่มีเหล้า
Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage
แก
opportunities.
เดือดฮิต
There's still lots of time in this round. How will both competitors use this remaining time? The timer is down to half. Expect both fighters to crank it up a bit now that we're halfway through the round. Player two is going to have a hard time managing their drive now.
ไม่น่า
Locks him with a target combo. All right, what's coming up next? Player one chases them down. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player one
Nah.
picks up the first round.
Okay, good.
That'll give them a psychological advantage.
เฮ้ย
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
อ้าว
Projectile to try and change the situation. You know their fireball game is
Hey.
strong because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Player one holding on to that corner advantage. Swagger step. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. This is where smart meter management is going to come into
Hit
play.
confirm.
Our fighters will need to tread carefully.
ทุ่มหนึ่งที
Player two will look
Boom,
to
song
apply
here.
pressure here. Going in, not much life left, but their drive user uses the gauge for super arc. Is this gonna kill? And it's just enough. Solid read on the bars.
แดมเม็ด
Player one took no time to finish that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Jumps. Uses the target combo to take a
Bao
chunk
chặt.
of damage off the opponent. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big
Hey,
chances to
he-
do damage.
Oh no
Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. All right, what's coming up next? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Combo with the target combo. Knockdown. Player one chases them down. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Holds up. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. A quick breather. Player two holding on to that corner advantage.
เฮ้ย
Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Power hits them with a stopping block. Sticks the combo. Medium kick hits. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play.
Ui.
Our fighters will need to tread carefully.
แน่
Player one needs
Nè.
to use the threat of the
Eh.
corner here.
เอ๊ะ
Stuck in the corner, but not going down without a fight. Nice pair.
ดีนะไม่ได้กดปุ่ม
Ooh, what a smart blow. Going in? Are we gonna see a cut? Legs it! Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Pumps the brakes on the impact. All in with a rush. Holy
อ๋อหอง่ายอยากกดปุ่มก่อน
catches out the cage right there.
ตายเลย
Will this be enough to kill? Lifeline zone. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Who's going to steal this win? Connects with medium
อ๋อ
kick.
ลากรู้ว่า
Here comes the corner pressure. Player one crowns him from above. Throws him.
โอ้ยมีสลับฝั่ง
Player one is in a pretty good situation with the meat, brushes that off and keeps going. Swagger step. Slams on the brakes and shuts out the counter. Scrambling here to avoid that corner. Gets the quick dash shorty. Player one can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Lead a rush! Quick medium coat! Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with! It's not over yet! Let's believe it's time for that run back! Blocks it! From low heavy to... uses a long range attack there to zone them perfectly. You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Player 2 with the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Big counter! Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The drive impact netted them a sweet punishment. Amazing concentration on display as they punish when their opponent's attack left them wide open. Player 2 chases them down. Very solid corner stage. Knockdown. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position, adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Are we gonna see a comeback here? One chance here may end this match.
ตัวกดไปแล้วกัน
ถ้าผมออกเร็วกว่า
What else can they get away with?
กลาง
They've both showed their
Long
hands
take
a
gang.
little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
แน่
เฮ้ยไม้ตาย
Early
ไม่
round
ออก
decisions are so important to set the tone. Player 2 has the meter lead. With this kind of gauge gap, they'll want to think about when to use it and not be trigger happy. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Barely blocks the jump in. Player 1 needs to use the predator corner lead. Knockdown and... Player 2 is not in a good place health-wise, but with a super art in play, it's still not over. That's a counter. Getting tipsy with the devil inside. Are we glimpsing? Getting up close and
ลื
personal.
มคันแรก
The slightest hit may end the round. They can't afford any mistakes. Shakes things up with a fireball. Long critical. What's gonna
ไปเล
happen?
ย
Finish. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
อยากจะคอมโบเท่มาก
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready.
ไม่
Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Buy some time by driving them into the corner. Now they can create some big chances to do damage here. The super armor does its job.
Oh my god.
This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Decides to buff up while they can. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Taking
เมาแล้ว
stock. The drink level's at 4. All inhibitions are out the window. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Bops them with a target card.
ๆทำอะไร
This is a huge chance to make a steal. Hits them with the
Wow.
sweep. Zones with the fireball. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Drink level maxed out. This party's getting crazy. They need to rely on their instincts here. KO.
no
Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Throws them to negate the block. Player 1 chases them down. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Plenty of life left, a full drive gauge to work with. They have tons of options at their disposal. Overdrive arts give moves a big power boost at the cost of using some of the drive gauge, so meter management is vital. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. barely blocks the jump in. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner. All in with the rush. A real test of nerve, turning it right up with a super.
บ้าเบาจัง
With the rhythm, owning that space. Turn flatline zone. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. The last round. It's now or never. That combo didn't. The throw is denied. Ooh, what a smart throw. Player 2 with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Low heavy. What now? Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up? Both sides overhead. All the throw connects. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Back into throw zone. These guys are not giving each other any time to breathe. Connects with the throw. Okay, here we go. Nick's gotta do better than that. Turning it right up with the super. Shibuchi Rengetsu. This is gonna take a chunk. Player 2 still hasn't linked it. A real test of huge chance at the game are done.
เป๊ะไปป่ะ
Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
โอ้โห
The safe stuff with that target. Nails the overdrive arrow kick. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Trips them up. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? All right, what's coming up next? Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Throws them to negate the block. Light lead opens up. Pokes with a medium kick. Drive rush to keep it going. Checks with a medium kick. Pops him with a shorty. Gets him. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Uses the target combo as a filler. Blocks the ambiguous crossover. All right, what's coming up next? Slips the grab. Reads the throw and shuts it down. Player 1 holding on
สู
to
ตรไม่
the
ได้ต้อง
corner
โชว์เลยไหมฮะ
ฮะไม่ใช่ อันนี้แรงกว่า
They gotta be careful not
ต่อยหนัก
to
ก่อนหนึ่งที
overextend or their opponent might
Dio
go
lại
for a
bòi
side
ạ.
switch.
มีแรงกว่านี้ด้วยนะ เดี๋ยวผมโชว์
Both
ให้ดู
fighters have a full
Yeah.
super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. A quick breather. Looking for a chance. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. That's a counter. Extra spicy Shoyu connects. Knocked them out of the air. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Medium
ส่วน
kick.
ออนฮิตแท้ๆนั่นสแปม DA ทอง
Lead out. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Jumps. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us
Hey,
just
guy,
how
out.
patient they can be. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. How are they going to deal damage? What's the
Oi.
play here? Player 1 chases them down. Gets the jump in. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Takes a trip. Impacts a no-go. Throws them to negate the
หนึ่ง
block.
ที
Taking stock. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Player 2 is almost
Oh,
dead,
good.
but some clutch
The
drive
irony
moves and a
is
few
good.
KO.
เฮ้ย
อ้าว
Player 1 takes the
Very
round like a
bad.
thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Had the radar up and running. Player 2 chases them down. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Takes a trip. Still slugging it out at this range. Both fighters need to find a way to utilize their drive. Both fighters will have to decide whether they want to go with an all-out offense powered by their drive or play it safe and conservative. It'll be interesting to see how both players utilize their drive gauge to dictate the terms of the match. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Shows the medium kick, closes the gap. Both fighters planning something? Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Throws them! Breaks their guard with a throw. Here comes the mix-up.
เป็นท่าไหนไม่เป็น
Player one
เตะหนัก
is
พอ
on
ดีเลย
board to be breaking clean.
สแปมได้อิมแพคกลับเลย
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. The impact doesn't do anything. Absorbs the attack.
ไม่
Puts one in the pocket. No good up high. Goes for the throw. Was well in range to score the throw.
อ้าว
Decides to go in with the
plus
target.
one plus one
Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Player one is maintaining the corner position for
Plus
some
one.
juicy damage. Oh, easy.
โอ้
tap.
ย
Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Life lead opens up.
โอ้ยโอ้ย
Opt for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. Does a good job of pushing back.
กูเล่นไปทั้งหมด 50 ตาแล้วตอนเนี้ยพอละตอนนี้
Player one with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? Medium kick hit.
ไม่ได้เรียนรู้เลยทุกอย่าง
Sticks the combo.
ไม่มีอะไรให้ฝึกเลย
They hit each
รอ
other.
เกมมาก่อนไม่รู้เรื่องอะไรทั้งนั้น
Both fighters planning something? Player one
Oh, nice.
look to apply pressure here.
เฮ้ย
They gotta be careful
Fight
not to
into-
overextend or their opponent might go for a side flip. Full SA
Hey.
meters on. There's a wall splash.
ไม่เท่าไหร่พี่ไม่เท่าไหร่ไม่เจ็บอย่าโดนนะ โดดตายเลยนะ
Onto that corner advantage. They just won't stop switching sides. Get out of the corner. A quick breather. Player one can't use any drive moves without burning out. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Knockdown and player two has a full drive gauge but is on the brink of all in with the rush.
Wow.
Gauge right there. Shreds them with a critical arm. Such a smart play to go for in this situation. Fighting back against the odds and giving them a chance to win this. Defending it all on the flat.
อะไรนั่นน่ะ
กดผิด
Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Saw it all. Connects with medium kick.
what a whip punish
Jumps up. Player one knockdown.
What?
Mix-up. Player two with a slight lead. Will they capitalize?
ไม่รู้
There's
อะ
been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. A jump
เหมื
in?
อนว่ามันจะไม่อยู่มาตั้งนานแล้ว
Oh my god, what a throw tech! Links it!
wow how this
Okay, here we go.
แม้ก
Medium
ดได้
kick.
ก็มา
What are they gonna do? Jumps them and takes a
แย่แล้วสถานการณ์
Take that corner
ไม่ดีแล้วแบบนี้
jump. All in with the rush. Curls them from above.
หรือว่า
What now? Big drive gauge difference here with and eats it. Player one can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking.
อย่าทำดีกว่า
Book you don't want to try rank now in SFV
Clinches the
later
win.
later
But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jump.
แม่
Opt for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Player one chases them down, trips them up.
ไม่ใช่โอเวอร์เฮ
Player
ด
one
นี่
has them legit shook in the corner. Takes a trip. Gets the jump in.
อะไร
Opts for the throw
มัน
to
จะไม่มี
close
ได้
it
ไง
out.
ก็รอให้แม่เขาหามาให้ดิ
Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the
พู
pressure
ดเมื่อกี้
on.
เหรอ
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to
ไม่
use
ต้อง
it?
ใช้หรอก
Early round decisions are so important to
แล้ว
set
พ่อ
the
ตัก
tone.
ใส่ถังขยะ
Who will gain control of the match in the early going?
ตัดเรียกว่าตักใส่ถังขยะนี่ก็ทำก็
Drive
ได้
gauge management here is
ตัดล
going
ง
to be
พื้นแล้ว
vital.
ก็
It'll
ทำ
be
ให้มัน
interesting
หัด
to see
ทำใส่
how
ถังข
both
ยะมัน
players
ไม่ยาก
utilize
เป็น
their
ความสา
drive
มารถ
gauge
ม
to
นุษย์หรอก
dictate the terms of the match. Overdrive arts give moves a big power boost at the cost of using some of the drive gauge, so meter management is vital. Medium kick hit. Going in? We've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this
อี
range.
กคนอยู่นั่นแหละ
Connects with medium kick. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. What's next? Player 1 holding on to. There's a wall slap. They can't do anything now. Player 1, excellent
Nah.
block. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? So little life left. Close range
Nah,
projectile.
nah, like that.
Player 1 with the rhythm owning that stage. On the fireball. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Jumps?
แย่แล้ว
It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. They're still feeling each other out. Nice tech. That tech's what you get when both sides go in on the throw. They trade. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. The fight continues in the middle of the stage.
Oh.
The jump-in is denied. Taking stock. Impact's a no-go. Solid combo. Good job blocking the jump-in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Life lead opens up. Okay, creating some space here. Backs them into the springs forward with the draw.
โอ้โห
Quick dashing. Brings out the
เซ็ง
super.
เลยเซ็งเลย
How's it gonna work out for them? Both fighters planning something? Play it in
เอ
there.
โอ้โห
เซ็งเล
Player
ย
1 missed the
มา
always
แก๊ปไม่
important
โดน
first round.
โอ้โห ระยะนั้นเนี่ยนะพี่
Reacts
แบบ
to the
ไม่
throw.
ใจ
Swagger
ไม่อยาก
step.
จะวิ่งเข้าหาบ้างเหรอ
Flips the grab. Reads the throw and shuts it down. Player 2 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Connects with medium kick. Lashes him. Checks with a medium kick. Gets the throw and continues
Check
on
this.
the offensive. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player 1 holding on to that corner.
Check
advantage.
this.
What'll happen here? Perfect tech. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Player all in with the rock. Who's the passes?
ว้าว ตายเลย
Right there.
ตายปะวะ
Shreds them with a critical one. So a smart way to go for
Made
in
high.
this situation. Fighting back against
โอเคตาย
โอ้โห
We're going into the final round.
Book
tied
Tekken
up.
2 Book
Which
SF
fighter has it in them to grind out the win? This can lead to some big damage. Player 1
Ow,
looks
my
to apply
God.
pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up.
แน่แน่แน่อันนี้ของจริงของจริง
Oh, here we go. Nothing stops this train. Player 1 with the rhythm. Finally. The swagger step sends him flying. Sticks out a kick. There's a burnout. Player 1 hit flatline. Player 1 comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Quick dash it. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? They're still feeling each other out. A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Player 1 creates a good corner
เอา
opportunity.
ไม่ได้
Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation.
ไม่โดดพี่ไม่โดดไม่โดด
And running.
ไม่เอาไอ้นี่เหมือนกัน
Is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage.
แย่ละ
Knockdown. Player 2 in trouble with no drive. Hits them with
โอ้
a
โห
stop. Player 1 will have to fight back here without any their
อีกาให้ไอ้
pulled out the
ได้
combo
อิมแพ
at
ค
just
แตก
the
แล้ว
right time. Player 1 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. They've piled up the knowledge. Now,
Yeah.
how are they going to use it? Player 1 heats it up with a combo into
มีเงิน
super.
เดือดฮิต
Brings out the level 3 super. When you go for it, you gotta go big.
สิดาวแอนด์แคทอัพ
Ooh, they're gonna feel that. Here we go. Not close enough for the throw.
ทีมเม
Burnout activates. Perfect KO. They were in full control there. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. This is crucial. The opening round is about to begin. Stands firm and blocks the drive-in. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Decent damage. What's next? Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down.
ไม่ปล่อยต่อว่า
Good read on their opponent. That's how you capitalize on an opponent's mistake. Get the punish
ไม่แรง
counter by
พี่ไม่
waiting
แร
for
ง
the opponent to whiff an attack and then strike without hesitation.
เล็กจะฮิต
Burnout is triggered. Heats it up with a combo into super. Player 1, they saw a path and they took it. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How's this round going to develop? Dashes forward, nails the overdrive arrow kick. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. A quick breather. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Medium kick hits. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. A back throw for damage and vital positioning. Hits them with a stop and pop. Both sides getting ready.
ไม่น่าซ้
There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. There wraps it up with a decisive counter. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Swagger step. Checks him with a projectile. Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 1
ไม่แรง
has
พี่
them
ไม่
legit
แรง
shook in the corner. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can KO. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Combo with the target combo. Quick dashing. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure. Quick breather. Perfect KO. They were in full control there. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins
ำท่า
matches.
ที่โอเวอร์เทสต่อโบไม่ได้อะ
ไม่ได้
Right
ยกเว้น
back
เคาน์
into
เตอ
the
ร์
rematch. We ain't even close to done yet.
โอ้ไกลมาก
Quick one in the pocket. Goes for the fireball. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this
โอ้โห
range.
ไกล
Knockdown. Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Will they use their drive to break through or to turn up the heat? That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Knockdown. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Gets back into KO. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Let's convert the opening impact into a punish counter. Solid combo. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Good instincts to spend resources while they have them to tack on more damage. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Opt for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their driver is experiencing burnout. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive moves now. You gotta be there going for the super arc. The super doesn't hit. Links it.
โอ้โหวงไม่ติด
Medium kick hits. Okay, here we go. Jump connects with the throw. Amazing. Player 1, can't you? They're recovered. Up and over. Back into the corner. What setup do they have? The projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they
ชา
can
เลน
build
เชีย
themselves
ได้
a
เงิน
streak.
ละอะไรก็ไม่รู้พัดได้เงินซื้อเปลี่ยนกระโปรงแล้ว
Lead in time for that round.
แล้วโปรงสีเหลืองเนี่ย
That's some big juicy damage on that counter.
นี่เป็นไงเซตอัพ
They
เซตอัพ
knew that throw was coming. Brushes off the throw. Uses his
Noah.
opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging
แก๊ง
combo.
นัว
Player 1 has them legit shook in the
ไม่
corner.
เอาแบบนี้ทำไมต้องมาหยุดตอนนี้อ้า
Combo with the target combo. Knockdown. Gets him.
แม่นจริง
Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
โอ้โห ดื่มเหล้าต่อหน้าต่อตา
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Opt for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. The throw is teched. That tech's what you get when both sides go in on the throw. Uses the target combo as a filler. A quick breather. Player 1, burnout activates. Player experiencing burnout.
อย่าละ
Both sides in burnout. They can't drive. The drive's off the table.
Oh, thank you.
What
Follow,
else have
thank
they
you.
got? Jumps in. Genius read. Player 1 will look to all the throw connects. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. They're recovered. Max SA did hit.
เฮ้ยเฮ้ยเฮ้ย
Stop and bop. There's a chick looking to impress with this super. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Okay, here we go.
ๆอย่า
Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Checks with a medium kick. That's some
Boy.
big juicy damage on that counter hit. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here?
สวิตช์พอเลย
Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the
เฮ้ย
edge? Next
Get
up,
back.
these two fighters are perfectly synced. Goes for the throw. All right. Backs them into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. Knockdown. Opt for the throw to close it out. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Combo with the target combo. Still very early in the round. All right, what's coming up next? Swagger step. Jumps in. That combo did decent damage. Extra spicy Shoryu connects. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure. Grabs and throws him away.
โอ้ย
Gets the combo. Connect all in with a rock. Both fighters planning something? You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range.
ไอ้เหี้ย
Player 1 showed some very good growth during that match. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? The low doesn't connect. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Knockdown. Back throw to get the side switch. A dizzying side switch in the corner. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Throws them to start the corner pressure. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Gets backed into the corner with pressure building. Knockdown. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Did well to get the buff in there. Shoots off a fireball up close. From up above. Did the super arc connect? That's not gonna hit. The super doesn't
จบ
hit.
แล้วเหรอ
ใช่ใช่จบแล้วจบแล้ว
Game
มัน
now.
มีกระโดด
It's
ด้วย
getting tense. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player 1 chases them down. Picks up the win with the counter. Looked like they were baiting their opponent into making a
แน่
mistake. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. That drive impact doesn't get through. Forcefully closes the gap. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up here. Quick dashing. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Knockdown, and player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Breaks the block with a throw. What'll happen here? Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Medium kick hits.
รีแอคพี่
Checks with a medium kick. Chin right in there. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Let's see what these fighters
ๆ ไม่
have
ได้
up
เล่า
their
แล้ว
sleeves
โด
out
น
of the
ตี
gate.
แล้ว
The combo's there.
ไม่นะ
Is
กำลังเพลิน
maintaining corner position for some juicy.
โอ้ยไอ้เหี้ย
Quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Absorbs the attack and fires back. Forward throw, not letting them out of the corner. Big low reaching heavy. All right, what's coming up next? With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on the KO. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. The low doesn't connect. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Takes a trip. Player 2 chases them down. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Going in, throws them forward and maintains the corner game. Going wild with the throws in the corner. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Quick breather. Going in. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. All in with the rush. Looking for a chance. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. He breaks it. Hooks him and takes a swing. Fights back with authority. Only a little bit of time and life left. Burns out. What are they gonna do? Critical Art dashes out the cage right
ไอ้
there.
เหี้ย
Not about it.
มาตาท้ายตาท้าย
Sit down and shut up. Closes it out. Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Connects with medium kick. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Burnout is triggered. That drive impact doesn't get through. Hey-ho. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just
Lock
how
wall.
patient they can be. Knockdown. What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Both fighters need to find a way to utilize their drive. Both fighters will have to decide whether they want to go with an all-out offense powered by their drive or play it safe and conservative. Gets the combo. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Looks like they both want to stay out of the corner. Medium kick. A quick breather. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Breaks those shins. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. That's the counter. Quick step forward. Both sides getting ready.
มาอีกสักตากันอีกสักตา
Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? That's some big juicy.
ว้าว
ไหนบอกเบาไอ้แค่นี้ก็แรง
เบาอยู่นะ
Tries to bait him with the projectile.
ขนาดไม่ใช้อะไรเลย
มันเข้าเถิงนะพี่เข้าเถิง
Dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Takes a trip. Long low attack hit. Uses a long range attack there to zone them perfectly. Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Flashes it. Heats it up with a combo into super. The drink level up to 4. All options are on the table. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something.
ไอ้เหี้ยมันติดแดนด้วยนะ
Pepsi Fireball gives them the round.
มันด้านหน้าจะติดแดน
Player 1
สวย
is
สั
on
ตว์
the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Still very early in the round. They're still feeling each other out. They timed that just right to get the perfect hit. Extra spicy Shoryuken connect. Hit them with a stop and block. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Opts to continue the attack with the drive. Looking for a chance. It breaks those shins. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Not much life difference. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Max SA gauges. Unbelievable. All in with a rock.
ไอ้เหี้ย
Going for
บอล
the
เนี่ยเวลแปดอีกแล้วเหรอ
Put them on a t-shirt with that finish.
อ่ะโอเคครับ GG ครับ
Player 1 gets the win.
ชอนเกม
อุ๊ปส์
ถอนเกมว่ะ
มันหยุดเวลาเซ็งฉุยให้กูได้วยว่ะโคตรดีเลย
เอ้ยพี่ได้เงินมาแล้วนี่หว่าเดี๋ยวนะกระโปรงเหลือง
ช้อปปิ้ง
เฮ้ยกดแก้แล้ว
毎度マニーローズです
ถ้ามันตอนโดนฆ่าไปตายมันเวลาเป็นคุยได้ด้วย
กูไม่ได้จะเล่นตัวนี้
อะไรนะ
ไอ้กาป่ะ
ปิดสตรีมดีกว่า 2 ชั่วโมงแล้ว
เปลี่ยนตัว
ปิดไวจัง
เดี๋ยวค่อยมาใหม่
พรุ่งนี้เราเล่นหนีทุกใช่ปะ
อาจจะ เฮ้ยพรุ่งนี้มันมีแข่งเล็กเค้นนี่
แล้วไม่เล่นเลยเหรอเทคเคน
นั่นดิเนี่ยเดี๋ยวกลับมาเล่นตอนเย็นต่อ
ใช่